me just start by saying this. As a journalist, I think there are two elements of journalism that are particularly appealing. One is the opportunity, in a place like this, for example, to probe, to question, to challenge, to discover more in any particular direction or sector. The second, and my background is very much as a broadcast journalist, as an anchor, is a little bit more adrenaline rushed, and it's about the ability to be the first person to break news, to be the first person to tell an audience something they really need to hear. And there's a buzz to that. And I feel that we're coming to what I would call a moment in time in the forum for some breaking news for you. It is built around the themes that we're working with. It is the discussion of ambition into impact. And I'm going to draw onto the stage for you 5 key players here in Saudi Arabia who are making a difference, who are developing a project which has the ability to hit the front pages, not just around this forum, but effectively around the world. That is the impact of the message that we're going to bring you now. So what I'd like to do, first of all, is to introduce those 5 key players, as I mentioned, bring them out onto the stage. They are key players in the mineral sector, pursuing Saudi Arabia's journey on assigned in the country's Agenda 2030. So ladies and gentlemen, please would you put your hands together for our big 5. Bob Wilt, CEO of Ma'aden. Abdul Qadir Al Mubarak, CEO of the Saudi iron and steel company Hadeed. His Excellency Engineer Khalid bin Saleh Al Mudaifa, Vice Minister of Mining Affairs at the Ministry of Industry and Mineral Resources. Mr. Zhao Yang, who's the Chief Procurement and Marketing Officer for Bab Al Khair Steel Company and Bao Steel. And Nazir K. Al Naimi, who is the upstream president of Aramco. So I think already by drawing our 5 onto the stage here, you may be getting an inkling of the sort of direction we're going to be talking about over the next few minutes. What I would like to do to start, however, is to give the floor to Your Excellency, Khalid bin Saleh Al Mudaifa, really to give us, if you like, Vice Minister, the backdrop to what is going to be a significant moment in this forum. Vice Minister.
Thank you. Bismillah. Your Royal Highness, Excellencies, industry leaders, and distinguished guests, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the Future Minerals Forum 2025. Let me take you on a journey for a moment, a journey of transformation. Just a few years ago, the global mining world saw Saudi Arabia as a nation of potential, rich in resources, but largely untapped. Today, I stand before you to share a story of ambition turned into action, vision turned into impact, and potential turned into remarkable achievements. In just 4 years, we have made remarkable progress. Today, we celebrate the Year of Impact and the transformation of Saudi Arabia itself to be a global mineral processing hub. Under the banner of Vision 2030, we have rewritten what's possible. Since launching our mineral strategy, we have streamlined exploration, unlocking vast mineral potential, invested in talent development programs, established a strong track record in processing phosphate, aluminum, steel, and titanium. Our national industrial strategy and Giga project is fueling unprecedented demand for minerals. We are leveraging our local demand, natural resources, and infrastructure to become a global supplier. Our commitment evident in continued investment in exploration, the National Minerals Program to ensure the supply chain resilience, to become the second largest exporter of phosphate fertilizer, be the top 7 global producer of aluminium, lead the region in low-carbon steel, become the second largest exporter of aerospace-grade titanium, be a regional leader in EV minerals such as rare earth and battery minerals. To achieve these goals, we are building a comprehensive ecosystem that encompasses advanced capability in exploration, logistics, infrastructure, financial services, technology, and skill developments. This approach is driving significant international interest. We are currently working on a new mineral investment opportunities pipeline valued at $100 billion, with a $20 billion already under construction or final engineering stage. But today is not just about looking back. It is about looking forward. In just a moment, we will share news that will shape the future of Saudi Arabia mineral sector and the global industry as a whole. Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue this journey together. The future of minerals in Saudi Arabia is bright, and we are excited to collaborate with all of you and unlock its full potential and create a sustainable legacy for generations to come. Thank you.
Vice Minister, thank you very much indeed. You're teeing this up beautifully for the announcement itself. But I'm going to say we're going to tease you just a little bit longer, because I think it makes sense for all of our key representatives here just to spell out briefly their situation here in Saudi Arabia, and that will form, if you like, the bedrock to the announcement that will follow. So, Bob, I'm going to ask you first of all on behalf of Ma'aden.
Sure. So we're a Saudi Arabia mining company, otherwise known as Ma'aden. We are the vehicle to enable the third pillar of the economy. We are, as His Excellency Madefer mentioned, the second or third largest phosphate producer or exporter in the world. We've got a vertically integrated aluminum business and a burgeoning gold and base metals business. And our vision is to grow the company 10 times between now and 2040, between 2020 and 2040. And you've seen over the past couple of years the evolution as we've commissioned the largest gold mine in the kingdom. We've broken ground on Phosphate 3. We've established Minera Minerals as our investment arm. So the question that was raised this morning is it better to buy or build? We're doing both to grow and to create a true third pillar of the economy. Saudi-based, globally relevant. We're selling to 55 countries. We own or operate in 9 countries already. Tech-enabled. We realize we are a young company and we have the advantage of youth and agility. So we are innovative, we're tech-driven, and we're looking for partners in that regard. People-centric, we need the best people in the world. It's a great journey to be on, and to create a mining champion for the kingdom and the region.
Strong pitch, Bob. Thank you very much indeed. Let me move on to Abdul Qadir Al-Mubarak, as CEO of the Saudi Oil Iron and Steel Company, Hadeed. Same question, lay out the platform for us.
I would like to start with the aim of the merger between Hadeed and Rajah Steel. This merger is target to create the national champion in Saudi Arabia, to take the lead in the steel industry in the MENA region. So that's take Hadeed to focus in the upstream. Focusing in upstream, take Hadeed today investing in iron ore mining in Mauritania. That will support, inshallah, the value chain of the steel in Saudi Arabia.
Thank you very much indeed. So, yeah, a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Let me move on then to Zhao Yang as Chief Procurement and Marketing Officer for Bab Al Khair Steel Company and Bao Steel. Perhaps Bao Steel's view of the steel industry in Saudi Arabia to start.
Thank you, David. Thank you, His Excellency. Under the guidance of 2013 version, the manufacturing industry in Kingdom, as His Excellency said, has developed very fast, and the steel demand keeps growth in the recent years. So for Bao Steel, we believe the Kingdom has its unique advantages. For example, the energy advantages, the location advantages, the infrastructure advantage, and the most important is the huge market importance, which will lead an opportunity to be a very important green steel manufacturing base in the world. So as a world first-class steel company, we, Bao Steel, have fully confidence about the development of the Saudi steel industry. We have decided to build our first overseas integrated steel mill in Kingdom with our local partner, Saudi Aramco and PIF. Bringing our advanced technology and our experience and know-how in steel industries for more than 14 years, with great support from local authorities, for example, Ministry of Industries, Ministry of Energy, and Ministry of Investment. We hope to build this project as a sample project for the cooperation between China and the Kingdom. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you for spelling that out so clearly. And so finally, for this first round, if I can put it that way, certainly not least, Nazir K. Al-Naimi, Upstream President at Aramco. The floor is yours.
All right, thank you, David. I think when it comes to mining, your first thought may not be about the world's largest energy company. But at Aramco, we have a lot to offer. More than 90 years of oil and gas exploration means we have vast amounts of geological data from across the kingdom through extensive seismic surveys and deep core samples. This data is digitized and optimized with AI analytics. And using our state-of-the-art supercomputers, we're using it to look for minerals as well as hydrocarbons. I am pleased to say we have already identified high concentrations of lithium in our oil fields, plus additional minerals of interest. This includes several areas of high lithium concentrations of up to 400 parts per million.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Gives you a sense of the scale of the operations already in place. So now let's cut to it. Bob, I'm going to start with you. What have you got to tell us today?
So, David, the last couple of years, we've talked about standing up a significant exploration program to unearth the potential that His Excellency has mentioned. Used to be $1.3 trillion worth of resources we thought in the ground. 2 years ago, we upwardly revised that to 2.5, and it's our job to explore that. Last year, we announced a significant discovery south of Mansourah gold mine. And today, I can confirm the results showing high-grade gold mineralization at 220 meters below Mansourah Deeps, where there's potential of a new mine there. We've got 2 new discoveries at Wadi Al Jawah, significant mineralization at 1 gram gold per ton at the early stage. And at Shaban, we've got latest findings that show gold and copper mineralization. So our efforts in the shield are paying off. We've got one of the largest exploration programs in any single jurisdiction globally, but we can't do it alone. So as we look at the Arabian Shield, you'll be talking with our exploration group and our corporate development group later in the week, where we'll be hosting some discussions about how to attract more juniors and investment into exploration in the Shield. But we're also expanding beyond into the platform, the broader part of Saudi Arabia, the eastern and southern part. And I wouldn't say we're partnering with a junior on that one, but I'll let Nasser talk about that in a few minutes.
That's what we call a tease.
Yeah.
But a lot of work there being lined up there, and plenty of opportunity there, but some challenges as well. And I think that will be reflected in where this is going. So the announcement will be coming in due course. Abdul Qadir Al-Mubarak.
I'm glad to announce Hadeed today focusing in horizontal and vertical growth with the value up to 25 billion Saudi riyal.
Abdul Qadir Al-Mubarak.
If we take it horizontally, Hadeed today also focusing in a flat product, value-added product, special steel, up to 5 million tons. That's in line with the Kingdom vision and strategy in the steel.
There's the explosion of the announcement. Thank you very much indeed, Abdul Qadir there. Let me turn now to Zhao Yang, if I may, Chief Procurement and Marketing Officer at Bab Al Khair Steel Company and Bao Steel, with an announcement of your own, Zhao Yang, to throw into this mix, this powerful mix that we're building up.
Okay, thank you. We are working with our partners, Saudi Aramco and PIF, to build a multi-billion steel plate manufacturing facility, which will produce 1.5 million tons per year of steel plate to satisfy the Kingdom local demand and export to the region. The project site preparation is almost finished, and our plan is to start our project construction groundbreaking this year. The facility is the first in this region and would be the lowest carbon footprint steel production in the world. Thank you. Shukran.
Thank you. Gentlemen, there are explosions going behind you to signify each step of this stage-graded breaking news, as I'd like to call it. So that brings us to Nazir Al-Naimi. I believe you've got something rather important to add.
Yeah. We have some very exciting news. We're signing a memorandum of understanding with Ma'aden about possibly establishing a joint venture to explore and extract important transition minerals across the kingdom. Combining our vast geological data with our existing world-class infrastructure means we're well placed for mineral exploration and extraction. A collaboration with Ma'aden and their decades worth of mining expertise means our proposed joint venture has the potential to unlock Saudi Arabia's high-value mineral resources. We expect demand for these resources to grow significantly, as we heard earlier this morning, and for these proposed joint venture to support Aramco's focus on generating value for our shareholders. Alongside Ma'aden, we can become a major transition mineral producer on the world stage.
Another blast behind you as we take in that announcement, and clearly another major, highly significant moment as you're pooling the experience and the expertise of two critical disciplines here up on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please, a round of applause for this breaking news.